Hi. In order to get positive mental attitude, one of the steps is stay away from negative influences. Now, what are negative influences? Negative people is a negative influence. Drugs, alcohol, pornography, all these are negative influences on us. Okay. Now, I read somewhere in some book, they said that your success depends on the average of all the people in your life, their successes. Which means if you take, let us say you have 5 people in your life, okay, and their average salary is 20 lakhs, then your salary will be close to 20 lakhs. This is a research conducted, okay. Let us say if you have 5 people in your life and all of them are very successful, then chances are that you will also be successful. So now if you surround yourself with negative people, then definitely you are also a negative people. You will become a negative person. Okay. So my question is, most of us in our lives, we have average people in our life. Neither successful nor failures. Okay, we have average people in our life. Should you cut them down? You need not cut them down. You can have a high-buy kind of relationship with them, but try to surround yourself with great people, successful people. Now the question is, why would a successful person get associated with us? Isn't it? Then the answer is, all the successful people, most of them have written books. So you can read those books. They have written autobiographies, or there are some biographies about them. Now, when you read this successful person's autobiography, you will get inspired a lot, and it means that you have a positive person in your life. Okay. Sometimes you feel like you are having a coffee with them in their own living room when you are reading a autobiography about their life. Okay. So if you don't find any successful person in your life, try to read good books about them. Okay. And all negative people, they try to pull you down, so try to avoid negative people. They will just try to pull you down because they themselves are not doing anything productive. Now once you surround yourself with successful people, your positive mental attitude will be developed, and your productivity will increase, and you will attain greater success. So that is what I mean to say. So people in your life are very important. Okay. And whenever you have negative people in your life, they deplete your energy. They will continuously drain away your energy, and you will not put that energy in any productive activities. It will all be wasted. So especially at your age, your mind is very impressionable. So your mind will be you will easily be influenced by people in your life or by media. Just be careful about what you are reading, what you are watching, okay, or what you are listening. So your mind will easily be changed because of all this. Just be careful about it. Now, peer pressure is something that everyone will be having. Now I have seen that many teenagers, they drink a lot only because they don't have power to say no to their friends. I'm not just talking about teenagers or your age people. I am also talking about elders. They don't have the power to say no. There are many books about how to say yes. Even there is a course called as yes course, which is very popular, and there are many books written about power of saying yes and all. But according to me, more than yes, no is a powerful word. If you can tell your friends no thank you for all the negative things that they are offering you, be it smoking, be it pornography, or be it alcohol. If you have that power to say no thank you, that is going to give you a lot of power. Okay. So you have to stay away. Now if you are not able to say no, it means your self-esteem is low. Try to improve your self-esteem. Okay. Yesterday or in few days back, I have done a video about self-esteem. You please watch it. If you have a high self-esteem, you will easily be able to say no to all the negative influences. Okay. So a person's character is judged not by the company he keeps, but by the company he avoids. If your character, if you have to have a high character, good character, then it is not about whose company you are in, it is about whose company you are avoiding. Okay, if you associate yourself with achievers, you will become one. If you associate yourself with thinkers, you will become one. If you associate yourself with givers, you will become one. If you associate yourself with negative people, you will become one. Okay, so try to do that. Now, whenever you succeed in life, all these negative people in your life will try to pull you down. It is natural, it will happen, but you should have the power to understand that, identify it. Okay, now I'll give you a small example. Let us say you are preparing for GATE, then many people in your life, many friends, they say negative things about GATE just to deviate you, just because they are not able to do that. And the funny thing is, instead of talking to experts, you have a habit of consulting your friends. See, let us say you have a disease. Okay, let us say you have headache or migraine. Whom do you go to? Do you go to a doctor or do you go to a friend? You always go to an expert who is capable of curing it, isn't it? Similarly, coming to your career also, why do you take the advice from someone who go and ask the advice from people who cracked GATE like me? Or you can go to a topper who has cracked GATE last year and you can find him on Facebook and ask him about the suggestion. Why do you ask your friends when they themselves don't know anything and they themselves are dangling in the air? So why do you want to ask them? Try to avoid that bad habit of taking advice from negative people or people who don't have any experience in it. Try to always consult an expert in order to get their opinion. Okay, and when I say avoid negative people, what I mean to say is have a high-buy relationship and don't spend a lot of time with them. I am not asking you to fight with them. Don't get into an argument. See, arguments will never give you any outcome. Arguments are always about who is right, but not about what is right. And negative people will always be interested in getting into arguments, but you should never get into an argument. Okay, so why am I saying this is, by getting into argument, you are draining your energy. You are not doing anything positive. See, in martial arts, when in the fights, whenever someone takes a blow at you, the best thing to do is not blocking, just stepping away. That is what is being taught in martial arts. Okay, people who know about martial arts will understand it. When someone takes a crack at you, you are supposed to just step aside and let that blow pass away instead of blocking it. Why? Because blocking takes a lot of energy which could be used positively later. That is why you are not supposed to fight or argue. In one of the books I read this, native people are like pigs in the mud and they always want to wrestle with you so that you too will get into mud. Okay, so this is a very strong statement, but this is true. I read it in one of the books. Okay, now my suggestion is don't argue with them, don't get down to their level. Okay, always try to avoid fights or arguments with negative people. It is better to avoid them completely instead of fighting with them. Okay, so read good books. I have given one of the videos, I have given what are all the good books to read. Read good books, be positive, stay positive, develop that positive mental attitude, and your productivity will increase, which you can easily use in your wherever productively, either competitive exam or in your regular studies or in your regular life. Okay, negative people, remember, drain your life and also drain your energy, and as well as get you into negative habits. Okay, so in order to fight petty people, you have to come down to their level. Don't go to their level. Okay, so don't become one of them. Don't let negative people drag you down. So that is all about today's session. I hope you are all preparing well. All the best. Thank you.